I've been playing Prince of Persia 2 lately, because I remembered really liking it. Playing it again has been a bit of a strange experience because it's not quite what I remember it being. Or in the setup program first here. Oh, this is different than the other. This is 1.01. That's weird. I only know 1.0 and 1.1. This is supposed to be 1.0. I want Sound Blaster Pro. And I want joystick. Use that high memory. Alright. So Prince of Persia 2. There are 3 versions I know of. I've played the other 2. Now here's 1.0.
In ancient Persia, there lived a sultan who had an only daughter, whose beauty was like moonrise in a clear heaven. Now it happened that the sultan left his kingdom to fight in a foreign land. In his absence, the princess fell in love with a young traveler who climbed the palace wall to see her. This did not please the Sultan's Grand Vizier Jafar, who meant to marry the princess himself. Seizing power, Jafar had his rival thrown into the dungeons, but the young man escaped and struck down the evil magician. When he learned of his vizier's treachery, the grateful Sultan offered riches, but the stranger requested just one reward. And so the young lovers were wed and they lived happily, well, for 11 days.
It's time. The Shadow and the Flame.
One morning, as the prince stands before the doors of the throne room, a coldness like a shadow passes over him. As he approaches the throne, he feels the eyes of the court upon him. The princess and sultan stare at him. "Princess," says the prince, "why do you look at me so strangely?" "How dare you speak to the princess? Guards, seize him! Seize him!"
Don't hurt him. It's just a poor mad beggar.
After him! Don't let him get away! Don't worry, my dear. He won't get far.
Out the window he goes. So this is just the demo, but as soon as you press a button, you become... or you restart the scene. Here we go. Game begins. Oh! Already took a hit. I'm gonna sneak across this rooftop here. Luckily these guards aren't very good at their job. They're very easy to murder. At least if you're a prince. Prince does have a Mortal Kombat experience from his time in the dungeons. Oh, I forgot which button does what. Luckily I made the jump anyway. Okay, down we go. Nope, we're running away here. Goodbye. I'm on a boat.
The prince leaves Persia as he arrived. A stowaway on a merchant ship.
So that's how I got to
Known
Persia?
to no one, scorned by all.
After him!
It's just a poor mad beggar.
Guard! Seize him!
Come to me.
Well. Well, things don't look good for this ship. Guess I'm on the beach here. Let's go. Oh, I can't splash in the water? There we go. That's what I wanted to hear. Splish splash. Okay, just off screen here, there is some quicksand. So I'm going to step carefully to it. Looks like today we have a snake symbol. The symbol changes every time I play. One time it was a skull, one time it was a sun. This time it's a snake. Puzzle 1 complete. So, one thing I must learn is save at every level, because it's a dangerous place. For instance, these arrow traps here. Nope, don't want to go down there. Just bones and lava. Skeleton's gonna hassle me. Ow. I think I had to go to the other side to get health pickup. But that's okay.
Meanwhile, the Sultan's enemies are marching against Persia. No sooner has the Sultan left for battle than the new prince seizes power.
Dear father, my heart is broken. The prince has betrayed your trust. You must return with your army and take back your throne.
Oh no.
Oh no.
News of the princess's sudden illness stuns the kingdom. Amid growing unrest, the prince declares martial law, and a reign of terror is loosed upon the land.
I love this mouse. Okay, cave number 2. I don't know what way to go. I'm gonna go left. What's down here? Somehow I've forgotten the layout of the first few caves. That skeleton's gonna wake up, isn't it? Hope that skeleton didn't go where I want to go. It's down here. I don't think I've come this way before. Oh no. Cut down my skeleton.
Princess, your bride is dying. Waste no more time. Come to me.
A mysterious voice of the tree that echoes the health of the princess. Do I want to try and go left again? I think I do, because this is like a new path for me. You don't want to jump all the way across because you hit the side spikes. Just enough to get a grab there. Maybe I should... Oh no, I can't actually get that help. Oh, it's back. Is it silly to go this way yet again? Maybe it is. Let's go to the right. Let's just have a drink and step down here. Okay, well, I remember this room now. Just give that skeleton a little tap there. Come on. Okay, well, let's just do this the fast way. I'm getting bored of this level. There we go. Down we go. Keep falling. Keep on it. There we go. That just opens that door. Don't worry, these skeletons are all pretty harmless. As long as you can run fast. As long as you hit this to open the door.
Phew.
You just stare at them. Waiting for us. Into the door we go. Ah, so the door's rendering correctly in this version. In the last version, 1.1, Prince kind of goes off to the side through a hole in the door. It's kind of gross looking. Okay. We're at Cave 3 now. Don't step on that without ducking. Right, I remember this spot. I'll just leap. Why don't you come after me, skeleton? No? Okay, so this is going to be one of these. That means a particular later level is going to be very difficult. I'll explain when I get there, but the AI changed between versions of this game. Now we're through. Alright, here's a carpet. We can sit on it, but it'll be a bad idea. As you can see, there's some metal bars that make flying a bit hazardous right now. There is a switch at the top right. You can barely see it. We gotta hit it. So there's actually a door to the left there. Ow! That was not what I wanted to do. So I actually fight this skeleton and get rid of it. There we go. Into the lava. So I have a feeling that that door, like that thing actually opens 2 doors. Secretly. Nope, I was wrong. Can I do this? No, that's a bad idea. Oh, what am I doing here? Oh no! There we go. Okay, so my goal is... So that one opens that one. And we do this again. Is that a toggle? Can I reopen it? Yes. Okay, so I can get back. That's the door. Okay, so I think the second one... I guess I don't have to worry about these now. I don't know if there's a good way not to take damage there, but we heard a stone door open, and I think it's really far away. Well, not that far away, just a couple screens. Ow! I keep doing this to myself. Okay, so there's a trick here. I need to jump over these without dropping them on motion and smashing it. There we go. Now I'm healthier. Not sure what that switch is for. Oh. I'm a fool. Here we go. Okay, so once more we do this weird sequence of moves that gets this door open without me taking damage. Alright. So now we can move on. Right, the cave. Alright, so we need to get up there where that switch is to remove the grate so we can fly away. Which means we need to get up there. Unfortunately, we have to go down first. We have to go way down first. Even more down. This one I find funny. Why can I knock that down by jumping over here? Okay, here we go. So... there's actually a way to get past that without taking damage from it. Haven't managed yet. Alright. Don't get spiked there. This should be a checkpoint. A long climb. Ow! That's okay. There's some health up here. If I don't mess this up. There we go. This prince is really tireless. That's a lot of pull-ups in a row. Alright, so here we fight a skeleton on a rickety bridge. And that switch I just flipped is actually important. The skeleton is guarding it. If I go too far to the left, the skeleton... No! If I go too far to the left, the skeleton will run back and flip the switch. And it will close the door. There's a checkpoint right before this bridge, thankfully. But, yeah, this is really insane dream logic territory, because to get past here... What am I doing? I'm surprised the skeleton didn't just come at me there. You need to fight the skeleton. You don't need to get past the skeleton. The skeleton's invincible. You need to fight it on the bridge until the bridge collapses. And then right at that moment, you need to turn around and grab the last safe part of the bridge. Which is pretty hard to do. I've just failed to do it twice. It's kind of a snap thing you can do. And you can't just stand on the safe part of the bridge and wait for the skeleton to fall. You have to specifically stand on one... right where I am now, actually, but we need to trade places with the skeleton here. No. Oh, he's gonna close the... Oh well, doesn't matter. Ah! Doesn't matter because we both die. Well, the skeleton's already dead, but you know what I mean. Okay. I think I managed to do the turn, but didn't manage to do the grab. Anyhow, so you have to figure out to stand on this very specific spot. And the reason you have to stand on this specific spot is because puzzle to solve has to end up with you dropping your sword, so that you don't have a sword now. Because that is somehow critical to the game. So this door is now open, because I hit that switch on the other side of the bridge. And I can cross it because the skeleton isn't there to run back. But I had to give up my sword. So I wasn't going to fight that skeleton because I got no sword. But I can press that button. And now the carpet launch is safe. So that's the first really terrible thing in this game. And I mean, it's a cool moment where you actually play the whole thing of like grabbing onto the bridge that's collapsing and sword falling out of your hands. It makes sense, but it also... it's very hard to figure out. I'm still not sure how I did it the first time I played the game. Actually, I should really check the manual. So maybe there's actually something about that bridge in the manual. I wouldn't be surprised because it is so so obtuse. Oh, okay, so I remember this level now. Also, I forgot to save. So now we're in ruins number 1. Oh. I forgot that you can't hang indefinitely from a free hanging ledge. You can only hang indefinitely if you have a wall to brace yourself on. So oh, well, that's a bad move, but I'm okay. Okay, so that slot in the wall is dangerous. Second. Okay. There we go. Yes, okay, now I remember where I am. So, step 1, pick up this broken leftovers of a sword. It will be hard to fight enemies with, but that's all I got right now. So these heads, these floating heads, are the worst enemy in the game. And we're about to fight a ton of them. And we're probably about to die to a ton of them as well. Because the broken sword cannot hit them. Try to do that again. Okay, please, Snake, don't steppy. Alright. So the crawling is kind of a fun new feature. Fun in the themey sense. It's kind of neat to crawl through holes, but in the gameplay sense, there's a lot of places where it becomes very awkward if you come out of a hole next to an enemy or something like that. Alright, let's see if we... Oh, we might survive here. Basically, it sometimes gets a first hit on you, sometimes not. It almost feels like playing an RPG or a tactics game where your hits are random. Sometimes they come in the particular range where you can hit them, and sometimes they don't. And if they don't, they can just walk through your sword and hit you a few times. But if they do come into the right range, you can usually just whack them a few times in a row, and everything is fine. Unless you just walk off a ledge. I do it in 57 minutes. I think I'm okay still. Snake is very dangerous too. It's a one-hit kill. All right. Back on the sword. It's important not to try and climb that. It'll hurt when it falls on you. Alright, so let's do this jump correctly this time. There we go. So now we fall onto that breaky platform, which breaks our fall and keeps us alive. Alright, so now that I accomplished all that, we gotta hope I make it to the next checkpoint. I don't remember where it is. But I don't think it's too far. I might have to fight another floating head. And as I said, it's kind of random whether they can hit you or not. So sometimes you get good luck, sometimes you don't. And sometimes you walk off the ledge. Okay, so how many minutes is that? 54? This is why you should save every level. 60 minutes. So I can just have that time back if I want it. Which I think I do, because I want to complete this game and not just have it tell me I'm out of time. Should I wait for the snake? Let's wait for the snake. Bye, snake. We're all under this ugly looking blade. Don't worry, I'll get hit by it sooner or later. Alright, let's get the sword again. Come at me. Oh. Got it. Whew. I thought it had me, but then it reoriented. Nope. Pressed slightly too early. So you can only crawl when there's one of these, or if there's a hole in the wall. Otherwise you can only duck jump. Which is kind of weird. But that's how this game goes, I guess. It's a very context-sensitive thing. How about this? Wait for it to come at me. Okay, well, that did not work as planned. I wanted to bop the blocks and drop them on it, but I don't know if I can reliably do that. That's an experiment. So yeah, every time I played the game, the heads The flying heads have been a big repetitive grind. It's kind of amazing. So despite having a lot of practice on them now, they're still doing me a lot of pain here. The problem is also like this couple minutes of lead up until you meet it. Alright, how do we do? It gave us the good one. Alright. Well, now we just hope I get this jump correct. Do. Yes. Alright. So that'll be extra health if we make it to the end. Or if we make it to the checkpoint. That's all we need to do. Make it to the next checkpoint. Forget where it is, but sooner or later I'll actually make it there. So let's go very carefully here. I forget what's below here. Oh yeah, those things. So there's a purple potion there. You don't want purple potions. They're poison. Oh. Oof. I almost ran instead of... Okay, so I think there's a head right here. Oh no, there's not. Well, that's nice. So I don't want to face any more of them than I have to. Right. Okay, I'm at the end of the level. So I could go in that hole, but there's a snake that comes out of it. I don't really want to go in there. There's not really anything useful in there. I forget which one I went in last. I'm gonna go in the right side door. So I made it through the level. With 56 minutes to spare. Well, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to save. I'm not sure if I've been here before. Just one more. Yep. Oh. We got the good roll. Alright. All is well then. Just wanted to know what's solid and what's not. Oh, I guess the thing that holds up the rocks must be solid. So, what's the rest of this level? I think I need to open that gate. That was quick. Did I see what's to the right first? I don't actually know. There's a locked door here. Well, I guess I will not know. So... Oh. Oh, I remember this part of the level. Are there more heads? I am worried now, because... Is this open that? Is this open? Okay, well... How far... Okay, so... Seems like a tough jump. I made it. So usually I've gone the other way on this level. I guess I went the left door? Is this the right door? So this part of the level looks familiar now. But everything up to that, I did not actually remember. Oh, okay, this is a checkpoint. And it's good that it's a checkpoint because of these snakes. They are hard to use the blade on because it's a stupid broken blade. Okay, so up here I gotta fight another head. And it's being nice to me, I think. Oh, not quite. Almost a clean fight. Pretty good nonetheless. I don't know if you can get up there to the right. I don't think I've ever seen myself up there. Another nice one. Right, I forgot. It's a bit rickety. Well... I think I can actually crawl through this way. I wanted to, but this is where I need to go anyway. So you go past the snake to the low route, I think? Oh, yeah. And there's a hidden tunnel right here. What is going on? I'm stuck. I actually can't move, I'm stuck. Alright, we got another fabulous game bug. Every version I've played has different bugs, it seems. I just want to check the manual though for a moment. Alright. PDF. Let's see what this says. I just want to see if there's a key to restart from last checkpoint. Alt A. There we go. That's what I wanted. I thought it existed. And it does. Oh, it's the... It's all the way back here with the snakes, but... So it's annoying that I have to redo like 2 fights and all that traversal. Not too bad. I do not feel 100% about the remaining fights, but we'll see. Not good. Not good at all. How are we here? Okay, so this time we jump over the bad platform, and then we take a running jump here. Right, there's one thing of health right there. Oh! I forgot I had to take a careful step down. So this has been bad. How much time have I wasted? I'm down to 47 minutes. Still got one more ruins level. Nice. Got a perfect head fight. Two perfect head fights. Very nice so far. Oh, well. I'll still make it, but... You know, I've never checked what's down here. Wait, I can just go straight here? Why don't I do that? I hope I didn't just neglect to press the end of level button. No, it's back here. Well, that's a nice shortcut. I gotta just run this. Nope. Okay. That was not a regular falling block, that was an instant falling block. That's a new addition in Prince of Persia 2. Some of the falling blocks just fall the moment you touch them. And you can't jump from them or anything. Okay, that one did not go well because of a bug. Had a few retries. I think it was better than the previous level, though. Oh, why have we got a snake here? I want to save. I think there's one more ruins level after this one. Oh, this level. What's the better way? I think we determined that this is the better way. If that doesn't happen. Okay. I do like how like every level sort of has multiple routes in this game. That part of it is fun. There we go. You can whack it into the wall. It is yours. What is down here? No, that's nothing. Now what? Oh, this spot. Right, sometimes a head appears in that room. And sometimes a head doesn't appear in that room. I'm gonna wait until... So I think that was a checkpoint. Now I gotta deal with a head and a snake. Didn't even swing for it. I think it's best just to run for it. That went well. Come on down. I bet I can knock these tiles down. No? Maybe not. tricksy. Okay, so here I should get a better sword. This is where we meet the mysterious woman.
Once, this was a great city, ruled by a son of kings. He was slain and his palace laid waste by the armies of darkness. I died at his side. You alone were spared, my son. I gave you up that you might live. This was your father's sword. Avenge us. Avenge us.
Seems like a big coincidence that I washed up, or that a magic carpet took me here? I don't know. It's kind of odd. But, well, it seems I've come home, and now I have a cool sword. And now that I have this cool sword, I'm going down here to go back and hunt one more life potion. Worried about the snakes. Oh, that's why I'm worried about the snakes. But it's a checkpoint, so it's not so bad. In fact, I can probably just run past the snakes and not worry about the snakes. So sometimes there will be a head in this room. Not today. Well, that's nice of it not to be there today. And going down here leads to a nice place where you can get another health vial. You have to be careful. You can't step to the right there. The only problem is there's a head here, and it has a high probability of wasting you because it is very hard to maneuver your sword around a wall, and it takes a while to get up from a crouch. It is very, very awkward. I did it the right way. So if you can whack it against the wall, you get an instant kill. Also, just to be extra cruel, there's a switch right here that you have to jump over, or you'll be locked in here forever and have to restart. So that worked on the first try. On my previous plays, this might have taken me 20 tries. So I guess I've learned my lesson. The biggest lesson to learn was just don't come here until after. Here's another switch that you can press that will lock you out of this forever. And walking across to that is very difficult, because you can't jump across a one-tile gap. You have to run across it and then grab the ledge. It's really weird. Alright. So, as long as I don't get snaked out here... Oh no. I very almost got snaked. Thankfully they take a while to turn around. Okay. So, I got the extra health. I'll climb up here and I'll be out of the hole. Back to where I found the sword. And now I gotta fight a lot of these in a row. And failed. Alright, well I gotta do this again. So there's a switch there, one space to the right, which closes this door, like I just showed. And it looks like there's a switch here, right above this hole, but I have no idea how to get there, if it's even possible. See, that happens sometimes. Or most of the time, I don't know. It's hard to really gather statistics on it. You just do it a lot of times, and then sometimes it works. So you need that to hold the door open forever. And once you get here, you just gotta hope. But if you come here with the broken sword... There we go. If you come here with a broken sword, you have, like, way less chance to do it. And that's sort of why I spent probably hours here trying to get this one health potion. Because you can come here earlier in the level. But if you come back with a good sword, it tends to go a lot better. This is what I mean here. You can climb up here, but you can't jump to the left here. You have to run and hang. That is the only way to get to that ledge. And I think that's weird. And like the previous game would have avoided a construction like that. I think he took care to avoid things that feel awkward to play that way. This game seems more concerned with making it look cool, I guess? I don't know. I don't know if that looks cool, but... Or it might just be an intentional, just tricky thing that's hard to do. You can actually come to the right side of that door, too. Alright. Nope. Okay, we got two of them. This third one... I don't know. Okay, we got it. Here's some more. Alright, so... We got it, we got it. I don't think there's any more. Is there? Oh, no, there's another room full of them. So I need one more hit. Do I dare to look over here? No. Go away. I'm just going up. Oh. Okay, one more ruins level. So hopefully my favorite cutscene isn't broken in this version of the game. Right, okay. I gotta come back this way a little later. So, it's a good idea to take the snake out ahead of time. Screen 1. Screen 2. Oh. Still doing okay. Next screen, you gotta crawl. 2 more. I love that sound when one of them gets sad. Oh. Nope. Well, we lost that one. Wow, I just failed at that one. I just ignore this. Oh no, it follows me. That was a bad idea. Well, I'm not making it through this. Should I even try? Very improbable. Well, I gotta have 2 more good head rolls. Alright, we got it. Alright, so here we have a horse statue. It'll be important in a moment. We have a snake to jump over. We have a rock. Behind this rock is a potion, which is nice. You want to drink this potion for extra life. Or your health, as some might say. Alright, so here's a cliff. We need to get across this cliff. Only we had something that was good at jumping to get us across the cliff. And I mean, this horse would do pretty nicely if it wasn't made of stone. It's made of stone, right? That's what horses are made of. So there's a snake here still. Oh, I'm terrified of it. Alright. So the problem here is you only have 1 chance to get across these blocks. And if you don't do it right, you will not get another chance. Alright, well, failed. So I gotta do this level again. Do I want to reload? That's probably worth a reload. 4 minutes? I guess that's not so bad. I really only spent 4 minutes on this level? I thought I'd done multiple attempts already. Ow. That looked like it hurt. Just get that one out of the way. Sometimes they just destroy you. Can't do much about it. That's what I wanted to do. Good one. Let's drink a little to ease the pain. Crawl. Two more. All right, well. At least this segment seems fairly short, to tell you the truth. Oh. Let's just reload. Somehow that didn't work. I don't think I needed to reload that. There was only one attempt. I don't know why I can't do that now. What is happening? I feel like I had the most consistency playing 1.1. So far, so good. So I gotta do two more. So I can't believe the game, like in the previous level, let me have 6, or was it 9 flying head battles in a row. And I'm having a lot of trouble with just 4 in this one. Though I think these ones have more health. Okay. One screen. Next screen we jump to Snake. This screen we drink the rock. Jump the Snake again. Jump for fun. Remember to crawl. And hopefully we do these jumps correct this time. This is often where I will switch to keyboard mode instead of joystick mode or precision. I'm gonna try and keep doing it in joystick. I think I can do it in joystick. I might be a fool. I just saved it by turning around there. So I can jump across a gap of 2 like that. And this is the last jump here. Oh, I missed it! I missed it! I jumped early. Well, we gotta do it one more time, at least. 2 down. Two to go. Looks good. All right. Stop by the rock for a drink. Snake jump. Be back to pick you up later. Don't forget to duck. Alright, well, here we go. Catch it. And now. Nope. We've failed it again. Okay, well. Gotta do it again. I do really enjoy that sound whenever you whack it and it runs away. Jump the snake. Oh. I did it. And the cutscene's broken. Cutscene only works in... I don't know why it doesn't work for me. I'm pretty sure I played version 1.1 back when I had the game. I'm gonna reload the game here because I don't like these colors. They make it very hard to see. Okay. So I don't think there's anything useful to the left here. And here we will fight many, many birdmen. So we have 31 minutes. I want to break this one because there's a guy there who will hassle me otherwise. Open the door to the end of the level. Now, guess I'm going down here. Oh, right, this guy. Weird, I felt good about that one hit. Oh well. Okay, so this will tell me about the AI. Okay, so 1.0 AI will not chase you into a trap. 1.1 AI will, which I think is more fun, because you have to fight a lot of these things, and it's just less of a grind and goofy. Good goofy fun. When you can convince one to just to walk into a hole. Okay, so now I go up, I believe. Yeah, I think I'm close to the end of the level actually. Though the other thing about this version of the AI is enemies patiently wait for each other to finish what they're doing. They don't gang up on you in the same way, which I think will actually make some things a lot easier later. At least that's the theory I have. We'll find out when we reach Birdland 4. Oh, it's the end of the level. There was probably health I could have gotten here. But I guess I missed it. Alright, so this is now Birdland 2. What are we doing for time? 28 minutes. Okay, I'm trying to remember what comes after this. So, I have a quick jump on the other side. There's a gate opening just to the right now. Try to take a look. to make that pivot jump. Was that just music, or was that an important sound? I don't know. Now what? Oh, right, this weird trap. Step 1, open this. Step 2, weaken this ceiling tile. Step 3, break the ceiling tile but fall at the same time. Closing it, but permanently disabling that button that closes it. So that button that opens it can open it. And then there's a final, there's nothing to the right. And then finally there's a screw trap there, but if I touch it, it will close this door too. Which will result in a loss, so I'm not going to do it. You'll get to see a screw trap later in a subsequent level. What's this one? Okay. And I hope that's a checkpoint. 26 minutes. So I need to drop this. So that closes the gate on the left there. So I need to jump through here. There we go. See, that second Birdman's hanging back there instead of bunching up. Which is very polite. So they made the AI both, I guess, dumber and smarter at the same time. Which is weird. I'll show you the one spot where it really matters. That is in the next level, I think. But this does mean I think the last level will be a lot easier for me than it was the previous time. I forget what this is over here. Guess I gotta do that again. Not quite far enough. Okay, so this next spot is tricky. That's a trapdoor, so you just can't step on that at all. This spot will... Ah, come on. Okay. So there's a second falling block there, and that falls onto a switch, which will open that door just in the room below. And you need to get out, and I can't figure out if you're supposed to not trigger that first or what. But one time when I did this level, I let both blocks fall rather than just the one on the left, and it caused me to be stuck. after completing the stuff up here, you have to go back through that door, because that's the end of level door. And I can't remember what happens up here. Something. Oh, I remember now. So you need to jump 3 times to drop that block ahead of time. Now you get to see a screw trap. So this is a trap where I picked up the health potion earlier in this level. This is what the trap would have looked like. This squeaky thing, the big brick, and these screws. Oh, almost didn't notice that. And that's a good squish if you don't get out of there in time. And you have to pre-break that, otherwise you won't. Okay. So... I don't remember this one. That was what I was not supposed to touch. So I probably just wasted a couple minutes there. How far back does that put me? Hi there, Fancy Fun Post Limited trademark. Now we fight Birdmen. These birdmen are much more polite than the 1.1 version. In 1.1 they will bunch up and gang up on you. And it is horrendously difficult. So I think I'll have one more to fight. Above here. Right through here. So this switch that I'm stepping on right now is what caused me to have to redo this whole section. Yeah, I've been playing this game too much. So I've played 3 different versions of this game. This is the 1.0 version. Last time I played 1.1, and the first time I was playing the initial release version, which apparently didn't have a version number. I wonder if I can press Alt P. Yeah, there we are. 1.0. That's what I'm playing. And they have some subtle differences. some less subtle differences. Pardon me. I don't know if I want to play Prince of Persia 3D. I've never heard anything compelling about it. Unless you mean like Sands of Time. Sands of Time is a very good game, but... that I played years ago. I wasn't ready for it. Luckily, I had enough time to react still. I'd forgotten what I was jumping down into. Wow, I am down to my last health. I gotta be careful here. So. And I failed the jump. 17 minutes. I gotta reload this level. I gotta redo this. Ah, now I have to redo the first half of this level too. Should have saved at the checkpoint. Yeah. That was too much time to sink. Arabian Nights on Dreamcast. Pretty sure that's a different game. It'd be funny if they were related somehow. Okay, so I have to do this weird puzzle again. That's okay, it's not a hard puzzle. Once you have it figured out. 2 taps, 3rd tap, fall off. Block the switch, jump over the trap switch, drink the drink, jump over the trap switch again, get through the door before it closes. And that's all there is to that thing. And now I need to make 2 jumps here. And I don't. Ooh. Where do I restart? Ah. Oh, I failed that second jump. This is why I should have saved at that checkpoint. I gotta do all that again. Alright. So once again, we do this. 2, 3, we fall. Drink, climb, jump, get up before time runs out. that's sort of the thing about this game. It has a lot of like very mechanical parts that like there's no reason to ever fail, and then it's spaced out by these jumps that are kind of split second. Ah, I failed it again. So I'm doing very badly at that jump. I'm gonna switch to keyboard mode. Because I'm tired of failing. And somehow I'm just more accurate with the keyboard. I don't know if it's on my gamepad or what, but... So we wait for this to come open. Climb up here. And then we do that little trap puzzle. And then I get to see if I make the jump. One, two, step. 3, step. Jump. Drink. Turn, step, jump, step, jump, step. And we've done that. And then finally we do this jump. Let's see what we got. Now we got 3 tiles. There we go. That's all I needed. I to do it with keyboard. Alright, so this is... We got the checkpoint. Going back to joystick. Because I'd rather play with a joystick than the keyboard. Because I can hold the joystick anywhere, and the keyboard isn't really so great on the lap. So we drop that on a switch to keep that switch from closing the door. Because this switch opens the door, both of these doors. And that second switch closed it, which was a problem. Get out my sword, time for a big fight. At least the fights are easier now in 1.0. Because they don't clump up. Like, see that one waiting back there? In 1.0, they do not wait. They all gang up at once, and you can't fend them off at the same time very easily. Which on the 4th stage of the Bird Temple is pretty maddening, because there are hordes of those guys. Okay, so should have been done this 20 or 30 minutes ago, but I stepped on that switch that I'm just madly stepping on right now. Birdman on it. Birdman is on the switch permanently, which means I don't have to worry about it. Because these switches will always open it. I think. I just have to not crush both of them. So I have one to step on when I come back. I think that's all I need. Well, we'll see in a moment. As long as I make the jump. So, what am I doing? I'm running to the right, doing the trap thing, the screw trap. There'll be a thing to jump over right here. Yeah. So we drop this block. 23 minutes. That's fine. Think. So we drop, and we run. And we're good. We duck here. Worried I wouldn't make that jump. I love how long that brick takes to fall. It is such a weird moment. Crawl under the blade. Alright, it's open. Oh, I've completed Birdland 2. Five, 6, and 8, 9. So here's Birdland 3. We got 21 minutes. Wait, what's over here? Right. There's a sword up there, which we don't actually want. It's gonna try and fight us. So we're gonna go up here. So we can drop this. Which will hold a switch open for later. Second step. Okay, so this is where it's less good. I need to fight that eagle. And I need to knock it onto that platform, or this whole level doesn't work. Because that platform below the eagle thing opens that fourth door. Crap. So eagle is now dead, and I can't open that door. So I gotta restart this level. That door doesn't matter, as far as I can tell. There's some stuff below, but you don't need it. Just sort of an alternate path that doesn't really have meanders. Why did that make me fall? I should have just... I was trying to run off the edge. Well, here we go again. I should really just do the bird first. See if I can get that fight to go properly. Back up, bird. No! There we go. Alright, now I got it. Now this level is safe to actually work on, I think. So in 1.1, the AI is kind of stupid and the bird will just chase you off the ledge. And it looks hilarious, and it's wonderful. It's fun, and it makes this puzzle not a terrible nuisance to figure out how to do that, what I just did. All right. So to drop that other switch, I can just climb up here. Actually, I think I could have just jumped in place here. Now they drop. Wait, why didn't that? Oh. Somehow that didn't raise a door. I expected that to raise a door. This is the last door, but... Alright. Right. This puzzle, I think, is dumb. Like, you have to hop over that one tile, and then do a run and jump here. That's the only way to get down. I don't think this trapdoor matters, but I'm gonna drop it anyway. Alright, so... that's most of this level, I think. Forget if there's a checkpoint. I think there was a checkpoint just to the left. I'm going to do a safety save. Just in case it was a checkpoint. Okay, so here we do that. That's going to open this door. Right. Oh, I forgot how terrifying this is. So how many steps do I have over here? Oh, I've got plenty of time. Okay. And now I failed. Okay. Thank you, checkpoint. And I don't know what I just did there, but... a little bit early, but it's fine. It's like one of the few semi-forgiving puzzles in this game. Alright. Stop wasting time on that one, but... What is I'm going on 2 hours here? Going on 1 hour and a bit of game time. Alright, so I gotta make this jump. That's all there is to it. Okay. So the trick there is just don't hang, just land. Oops. Now I need to back up to the door and maybe make this jump someday. There we go. So now let's try and pick up this sword and find out. Oh, no. Let's go back. Don't get knocked off the platform by the sword. Here we go. Don't fight it either, because it's inanimate. What? Why did I don't know why I kept jumping there. I was pressing left, I thought. Might not have been. Alright. So we start the fight, we put away our sword, do a jump, and I want to come right back. But we want to jump early, and hop through the door. Okay. Now we're good, I think. That's the end of the level. And now I need to make it to the end of the level. Which will involve fighting a birdman next to this crazy trap here. Not doing well against it. Hope there's not too many more of those. Don't know what that does. Oh. Well, that just feels silly. Oh, this is going to be quite a dance here. If I hadn't done so poorly in the previous fights, I would have been fine. That's actually fine. Alright. Level door open. Accidentally took some damage there. I think there might be an alternative way to end this level. Except Oh, that didn't work. I don't know. I don't want to try it. Don't fight the flaming sword. Go pick up that 1 health. See if I can have a better fight against the eagle thing here. The problem is this one here. So let's see if I can get up and not get whacked. Alright, I don't know how to get past that on this version of the level. Because he's just gonna whack me into the... I've now lost the opportunity to use that part of the level. Okay, so I'm fairly certain so I just opened something. I think this here goes and opens that door. So the problem is I just need to get back past that one nasty eagle guard setup. I don't really know how. I thought for sure that was going to end up with me impaled on the spikes. That's fine. Level end is open. I don't need to use the mini prints there to finish it. So That's going to be a problem. I don't know what to do there. So, like, every version of this game has some sort of curse, I feel like. Like there, I just have to find a timing where I can fight that thing. Okay, failed that. So don't step on that. So that's fine. I've now opened the doors out of the castle. The problem is just getting back up there. Don't need this. So 1.1, this part is simple. You just lure them into the blades. Unless there's like some way up here, but I don't think there is. And it'd be nice. Why does that look like a switch up there? I wonder what it's supposed to... Yeah, so he can hit me there. So, I guess that's the second reason why the AI changed in 1.1. That went terribly. Okay, so... turn around. Get through the door. Step on the plate. All is good. Have a drink. Fight a Birdman. I think this is the toughest Birdman in the game. It's per units of health. So here he can hit me. I don't know if there's some combination of this where I can... Oh, I finally got up in there. That is some toughness. That jump is a lot more forgiving than I thought it would be. Okay. So here we go. Finally did it. So I just had to work out a timing to get up into the fight without getting sliced. Alright, so now I just need to get back to the start of the level, which should be a piece of cake. 14 minutes to the last temple level. Door should be here. Alright, so I think that was the hardest challenge in 1.0. So we are now Birdland 4. Let's go back to joystick. Alright, so we're about to have a bunch of fights. second one should come. And now we run before another one shows up. And now this fight is infinitely easier than in 1.1 because that second one waits. Alright, so... I only get one shot at this. And I did it. Alright. So this is basically a done deal now. This level, I mean. Which took me a lot of time in 1.1. And will actually be very easy because of one birdman at a time in this AI. So, ooh. No, let's just run. Here we go. Free life. Alright, so we gotta be careful not to let this guy fall off, because he needs to murder us. I don't know if you read the sign a few doors back, but I want to steal that flame, and he who would steal the flame must die, is what it says. So, I will die. But our shadow will jump out and steal a flame. And now the flame is mine. Now, if you'll just let me get back into my body here. Now these birdmen will show me some respect. And I'd better make this jump. That birdman was trying to bow to me. And he bowed off the wall. That's kind of funny. Alright. We've beaten Birdland. There is now only one more level in this game, and it shouldn't be too tough. How many life points do I have? I have 11. Okay. You need to drop while you're swinging forward here. And now we're actually back in Persia. And Jafar puts us a spell on us, I guess. So now we're in a weird place. Gotta put my sword away here. And I have to go down here, where there's a giant spider. And the reason I need to go to the giant spider is because these dudes keep appearing next to it, and sometimes when you kill a dude, he turns into a potion for some reason. Not that one though. So now I gotta... Wait, did that just turn into a thing? It's made a little more weird because you can't see the potions they drop very easily. Because of the spider in the way. Why does this one have so many health? So if I'm lucky, it turns into... Nope. So you just kind of have to... Wait, did that? No. Just have to grind these characters until they turn into potions. That one turn into something? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there we go. That's the potion. No, that's not the potion. That was just a health up. I needed a health bar increase. So if you're careful in your playthrough and you collect, if you have 12 life by now, you don't have to do this. That was it. Okay. I can stop fighting men in the spider room. This is such a bizarre thing to have to do. And I don't know why the game works like this, but that's how it works. Okay, so now that I have 12 life, what I do here is I turn around a bunch of times, and now I start taking damage, and now I turn into a shadow. Or a flame. Or something. I don't know. I don't really have an explanation. I think I'm a shadow with a flame. So now I gotta touch these decoy princes with my sword. That was not what to do. Do I have 11 or 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I only have 11. 6 minutes is fine. Hope this grinding goes a little faster this time though. Just because it's not very interesting. What is this? No. Oh, that's it. First try this time. But I will have to fight out this one carefully. Oh no. I lost the health that I needed. I think. I'm gonna try turning into the shadow like this. Oh. Okay, so now I'm just the shadow, I'm not the flame. Because I think I'm missing 2. I need 4 health points. Wow, this makes it really hard to see what I am doing. At least I got a sword. I think it's okay, because there should be health potions in the next room. So this is a weird room. You have to do it in an order where you can sneak up on most of them. lucky. So now there's one left. And so it must be Jafar, I guess. I don't really know the logic of it. Okay, so I need 2 more health. Oh no. No, he got me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can't believe I have to do this every time. So every time I want to try. So this is why I should have collected 1 more health potion. What do we got? Nope. Just a regular. Wish there wasn't, like, rocks obscuring this side of the screen where I need to fight. That might be it. Nope. Alright, well. We fight another. Perhaps nothing. Nothing. What's that? Nope, not what I need. That looks like it. Okay. So this time, let's try not to miss when I throw a fireball at Jafar. Okay. So let's just do the dance. Alright, we are now the shadow with the flame. And I'll have 1 shot to zap that guy. So I don't know how you jump like that. So I don't know when the best part of this cycle to... I almost lost. Got him. All right. So that was it. That
With the
took me
sorcerer's death,
2.5
his
hours.
spell was shattered. The princess looked upon the prince and saw once again the man she loved. This time the prince took no chances. He ordered Jafar's ashes scattered to the winds. The people rejoiced. And the prince and princess dwelt together in joy and serenity and lived happily ever after.
The people rejoiced. Why did the people rejoice? They must love the prince and the princess. I don't know what this is. Just got the snake sign on her head there. All right. Well, that's a Prince of Persia 2. All the way through. So, I'm going to stop there. That game is interesting. It is far too difficult, I think, in all of its forms. Every version, so there's 3 versions. Each of them has its own curses. It has some amazing cinematic moments. One of them is glitched in version 1.0 and 1.1, it seems like. Probably not glitched all the time, probably just glitched when I'm doing some specific way, but happened to me twice in a row here. But it's my favorite sequence where you ride the horse. So I don't know. I don't know which version I'd consider the good version of this game. Like 1.1, you will have a really hard time fighting a billion birdmen at the last bird level. 1.0, you have a hard time getting past that bird in between 2 scimitar things that chop you in half. I don't know. There's a lot of grind, like random things you just can't fight back. There's a lot of awkward moments, and there's a lot of really beautiful moments. So, I don't know. It's a good game, but can't look back and say it's one of my favorite games anymore. It left an impression on me for a long time that made me think it was one of my favorite games, but I think that crown goes to Prince of Persia now. This game adds on Prince of Persia, but it also takes away. So, I don't know. Glad to have played it. I just played it 3 times in 3 days, or maybe 2 days, because, I don't know, I'm enjoying it.